Hello, it's me, and I want to clarify I'm doing this for Miko. No, I'm kidding. The art is cute, okay? But I am not one to play dating sims that much, or that often, or ever, really. So, pardon me if this doesn't go as smoothly as you think it will be. But, basically, WITCHAROO, Spooktober V and Jam. Which, by the way, hey, did you know I also submitted something for the Victoria Visual Novel Jam? That's right, if you click- Fuck, hold on. I'm gonna be really annoying about this, I'm sorry, but it's kinda funny. Okay. If you play Siempre right now, you can just download the game from the link, it's completely free and it's totally cool and it's not a dating sim, so if you don't like dating sims, this is perfect for you. Okay. Um, but yeah, I don't play dating sims often, if at all, because I can't take them seriously. So I'm sorry. Um, but hey, who knows? They said it's around an hour long. There's I think two girls, two guys, with bachelors. Also, am I allowed to play this music? Like the title music started playing, and I'm like, this is like, is this like original? Or is this I don't know. Oh, three dudes and three gals. Okay, sorry, I got it wrong. Uh, okay. Alright. The music is okay, I only got copyrighted for the ending. Oh, okay. Alright. Then that's fine. Alright. Hi, Miko, though. I'm... I'm going to find out why you're so into this game.
Are you lost, little kitty?
Wait, hold on. I feel like I'm covering half the screen. Hang on. The title screen music's so good. Girl. Okay.
Who could leave such an adorable kitten out here? Uh, seems like you're a...
Oh. I'm a femme cat. Yes.
Are you lost? Do you have an owner?
Swipe your paw at her. Meow. What? Meow.
What am I doing? What am I doing? Trying to communicate with a cat? I'll keep you in the meantime until we find your owner. However, if it turns out that you're just a stray after all,
What the fuck?
I suppose you'll have no choice but to stay with me. Isn't that right? What shall I name you in the meantime?
She. Oh wait, let me capitalize she, because sometimes it's weird. Actually, no, full name.
Oh, I know. I'll call you Shiro. Let's get you to my abode now, hee hee.
Why do I feel like I'm in danger? Chuckles, I'm in danger. Episode 1! Ooh ah! Oh.
What just happened? I gave you food and now you're a human being?
Well, I'm a lot more human than you, apparently. Who the hell feeds a cat mushrooms?
Do I look rich to you? Ungrateful cat. That's all I have to eat.
Sorry, I'll be great. That's pathetic.
You can't blame me for being poor. How dare you talk to your owner like that?
Owner? Since when did you own me?
What's with that reaction? Anyone would love to be owned by me.
Rephrase that.
You'll be biting your tongue once I form my biggest cult ever. I can't wait to finally have people worship me.
What's a cult? Some kind of food?
Every creature in this region is well aware of a cult's influence. It's practically a sign of a witch's status.
Do witches have cults? Am I I've never heard of witches and cults being tied together. I thought all witches did was did was like make potions and get burned at the stake.
There are only so few cults that have over hundreds of followers, and the only warlock who has ever gotten that far is the Black Mage. Before he suddenly vanished one day, he promised to resurrect the god of death, and to this day, his cult still believes that he will soon appear and lay the truth to his claim.
Wow. I really don't care.
It's still rare for a creature to not know of the basics of a cult. Are you even from around here?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I have a few vague memories, but it's all blurry. Oh, I definitely had a home before. I remember that much.
How disappointing. Black cats are super rare in this part of the region. I would be a fool to give you up so easily.
What are you planning?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to strike a deal with you.
Huh?
I'll help you find your owner, if you help me advertise my cult. But if we don't find your owner in 1 month, then you're mine.
Don't I get a say in this?
We're getting up bright and early tomorrow. That's how every cult hunt begins successful.
Oh, yeah? How many people are in your cult already?
2.
Well, I mean, 2 more than me, so... Like, the same as stream to just stream you watching my stream. You see?
Including you.
Hell no. Is it 2? Is it just her and me? The next morning comes, and Priscilla and Shiro, I can't read that fast. Didn't you say this cult hunting crap is always successful? Also, is there a history? Oh, there is a history. Oh, hey, the images show up. 2, including you, okay. Oh wait, I forgot to check what this said. Didn't you say this cult hunting thing? Wait, no. No, but the middle text doesn't show. Despair. Okay. Didn't you say this cult hunting crap is always successful? Why has everyone been slamming the door in our faces for the past half hour?
Today has been successful. People don't normally answer the door for me. Consider this our win.
Sorry, I had to burp. Okay. What did the posters even say? Shiro snatches one of the flyers to read. Join my cult today. Benefits, worshipping me. This flyer is terrible. This is killing me. You know what? I'm proud of you. No, it sucks. Okay, bye-bye, Miko. Good luck with stream.
Ha! You're such a lazy bum. Not everything is handed to you on a silver platter. Though, if we keep being successful like this, someone might end up calling Brew at this rate.
Brew? It stands for the Brigade of Real Elite Witches. Brigade of Real Elite Witches. Oh, hi. Oh, fuck. I don't know. I have no idea. Flip a coin on the weird accent wheel. What did we like? What do we get? That's the first time I've heard someone ask about them. How long have you been under a rock? I'm not from around here. I've slept under a rock before. Is that so?
Shiro isn't from this town.
Sounds about right. Although, we don't get many outsiders in here, often.
Zeros, I'd like to properly introduce you to my new pet, Shiro.
Rephrase that. Oh, right. Nice to meet you, Shiro.
Zeros is my closest friend. He's the ultra-wicked divination detective of our town.
That's why, hence the Sherlock Holmes. That's too much. Divination detective? Yup, with my specialized use of divination, I can track down suspects and piece together crimes more quickly. See my necklace? It's actually a pendulum. So long as you're within 5 feet of me, I can determine whether anything you say is a lie or the truth. It seems kinda cracked.
Shiro, go on, try it!
Okay, well... I am Nightwing? What? I'm not a cat.
It's not like we needed a crystal to figure that out.
Since Cyros is so great and also happens to be your friend, how about he joins your cult? I would definitely love to, but as a member of Brew, I can't commit to any cults.
How boring. I swear, everyone gets recruited into Brew and becomes boring.
Sounds like you're just jealous.
Jealous? Why would I be jealous of some overrated police force when I have my cult to form? Oh, wait, I didn't mean you! I meant...
It's okay, but Priscilla, you seriously need to be careful with that Brew. You seriously need to be careful with that. Brew still has their eyes on you from the last festival you crashed. I had to say that you were drunk off the cider when you I have to say that you were drunk off the cider. Wait. Reading. I had to say that you were drunk off the cider when you climbed on the stage in the middle of a performance. I can't keep covering for you, and I want to believe that you have good intentions.
Yeah, you're always lecturing me.
You should listen to him. He sounds like a worry nut. You should probably listen.
Are you agreeing with him? I didn't ask to be ganged up on.
I just want to find my home already.
It's okay, Shiro. I know you're just scared and lost. My friends are your friends now.
You have friends? No! Thanks, Priscilla.
Hehe.
Well, I won't keep you guys. Just please be careful. Shiro, you seem pretty reasonable. You'll help keep her in check, right? Yeah. Right. Goodbye, Priscilla. It was nice meeting you again, Shiro.
Bye-bye!
See ya. Despite Ceres' warning, Priscilla continued to put up posters for her cult. You still putting them up? What about his warning?
What about it? Trust me, I've done this loads of times. I'll be surprised if Brew actually showed up and...
Hold it right there!
Ah!
Oh, sheesh. Oh no, I have no idea. I'm not spinning the accent wheel again, not for these two.
State your name and business.
Yeah?
Huh? You already know my name's
Celery?
but I shall offer it due to formalities. My name is Priscilla, and my business is also known as the Mushroom Cult. No, you don't. What is your business terrorizing folks with your so-called marketing schemes? Edmund and I had to respond to numerous reports again. I'm not terrorizing anyone, or I ain't terrorizing anyone. I'm just offering flyers for my cult.
So, it's about her cult again.
Once again, Priscilla, may we remind you that it is against the law to publicly promote cults. Such groups are not meant to be exposed to adolescent witches especially. What? I bet plenty of children would love to join my cult one day.
Rephrase that.
It's nothing dangerous or weird, it's just celebrating the older arts of potion and spellmaking.
You... oh wait. Edma is this on the side, right? Wait, no. Edma is... Wait. Edma is... Wait. I thought this was Edma, and this was Celery. Wait, this is celery. Is this a bug? Enma is far right, right? Enma is the blonde. And then celery is the pink-haired, right? Okay, it is, okay. Wait, no, yeah, Enma is blonde, celery is pink. Okay, got it. Okay, sorry. Do you have to advertise it as a cult then? If you want a general audience, surely you can advertise a club instead.
I want to be worshipped in the process. Priscilla. Fine. Sorry, Celery.
I'm sorry, but what kind of name is celery?
It's Celery, not Celery.
Oh. Priscilla, we truly have faith in you. We're not trying to be bullies. We're just concerned that your head is too warped around this whole cult thing.
If you joined my cult, you would understand.
No, thank you.
Why can't a person recruits an officer to join their cult? People like the Black Mage and Pumpkin Jester have huge cults, hundreds of fans praising them. I want to be surrounded by that kind of attention. Those kinds of people shouldn't be admired. One of them is a literal criminal. Besides, the Pumpkin Jester's cult is illegal. Nor is his cult even recognized by this town. It's still huge in other towns. Why is the Black Mage's cult the only one this town recognizes anyway? Seems pretty biased to me. Who cares? You're still going about this the wrong way for the wrong reasons. What are you saying? The only reason you're obsessed with cults is because you're trying to replace the fact that you've never had a real family? Hey, yo, bro, what the hell? That's not like... That's something you say to someone in private, not like out on the streets. Damn, girl. Sorry. Priscilla swiftly turns on her heel, marching away. Wait. Priscilla! The blonde witch has already stalked off. Shiro glances back at the two officers before following her. Sorry, that was too harsh. Perhaps it was, but her infatuation has gone too far and unchecked. We can only be lenient for so long due to her unfortunate upbringing. But she's already dragged Shiro into her antics. We can't have another situation like the Pumpkin Jester. The Chancellor has a particular disdain for cults, too. While she can't outright ban it within our town, it would be unwise for Priscilla to get on the wrong foot with her.
I suppose you have a point. Speaking of which, it's nearly time for a meeting with the Chancellor.
Let's go. We can handle all this afterward.
Priscilla! Oh boy, more voice.
You two are late. My apologies, Chancellor. We had to deal with our usual public nuisance.
I'll forgive it. However, speaking of public nuisances, we have another one returning soon.
Are you referring to?
Yes, the Pumpkin Jester. Our town's 100th year anniversary is going to be held this weekend. It's also the day that our first Chancellor returns. We can't afford to screw up in front of him.
Of course, ma'am. We'll make your father proud.
Do not let me hear you say that again.
My apologies.
Why is Celery out here blabbing everyone's personal information? Okay, right.
Now then, as for the Pumpkin Jester, I wouldn't put it past him to coordinate another attack during this time. We need to be prepared for potential encounters. Are there any ideas you have in mind, and...
I will make sure every inch of our town is guarded by our force.
Who's the captain here, Lieutenant Solari?
I apologize once more.
Solari has the right idea. I plan to follow through with what she'd suggested.
Thank you, Captain Edma. I must continue to aid in the preparation for our festival in the meantime, so I'm counting on Brew. This concludes our meeting, although Edma, I would like to have a word with you.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me, ma'am?
You may go.
Tch.
Ouch. Solari storms off, leaving Edma and Victoria. I want to vouch for Solari. She means well. She's one of our most motivated lieutenants our barracks have ever seen.
You need not be concerned if you believe I wish to speak ill of Lieutenant Solari. I trust her loyalty, but she can be too spontaneous. I need clear, level-headed minds handling this matter. That is why I chose for you to become captain rather than her.
So, what is it you wish to speak to me about?
Earlier before our meeting, by any chance were you two referring to the public nuisance as Priscilla?
Well, I wouldn't call her that. It was just her usual shenanigans. I promise this isn't worth our Chancellor's attention.
There is something I am concerned about involving her. On the day that the Pumpkin Jester rains his attack, I need you to do everything in your power not to have the two cross paths.
If you're saying that Priscilla would conspire with the Pumpkin Jester, she isn't like that.
We thought the man behind the Pumpkin Jester's mask would become who he is today as well.
What? The man behind the Pumpkin Jester's mask wouldn't. Oh, wouldn't. Okay. Reading.
I will not let the first Chancellor down. Are you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
You may go.
I see.
There you are.
How long were you standing in front of the entrance?
So, what were you two gossiping about?
Don't worry about all that. It wasn't about you. It's just another task I was entrusted to.
I don't get it. I bust my ass every year to show how loyal and committed I am. And every year they pass me up for someone else. What am I doing wrong? Will I always be stuck as a lieutenant?
Solari, you'll be a captain one day, I promise.
Easy for you to say.
Emma watches Solari storm off. I wish I could understand her Chancellor's mind. Everything she says and does, is it all really just to appease her father? Next episode. Hold up. What? What? Oh! Oh. Okay, I guess I'll save. Priscilla. What are we holding up? Yeah, I was like, why do we pause? Okay, cool. Chapter over? I don't, yeah. Are you alright?
Of course I am.
What, but after what Solari said, if it's true, I mean...
It's true, but it isn't as if I'm not aware of it. I know my motives are selfish. I do want my own family. I've always dreamed of it, ever since I became aware that I was the odd one out growing up. If anything, Solari's nagging motivated me. Spite is my greatest motivator, after all.
That's not something to be proud of. There's other kinds of families. Are you sure a cult is what you need? Isn't this kind of the same thing? Are you sure a cult is what you need?
Of course it is. There's no other way.
You haven't tried other ways, have you?
Well, no, but I don't need to. I know what's right for me.
Sheesh. Well, I'm surprised at how quick you bounced back.
I'm used to it. I'm grateful for the previous Chancellor who basically took me in and had the town help raise me. Our new Chancellor, on the other hand, is such a pain in the butt, though.
You've run into them?
Let's just say we've shared the same roof for a while.
Ceros? Oh, Ceros the Sherlock Holmes. Priscilla, Shiro. Yes. Are you two already on your way home? If so, make sure to close your blinds and lock every entrance.
Eh? What's the emergency?
I overheard Solari and Edmund mentioning the Pumpkin Jester, and anticipated that he may finally strike against our town soon.
Oh, sounds fun. But I have a bodyguard now. I'll be fine.
You better not be referring to me.
Besides, Saros, shouldn't you be hiding out too? You're a detective, not an officer.
I'm capable of combat too, but I've been searching after the Pumpkin Jester for years. And today is the day I'm finally going to catch this guy. Really? Looks like your divination disagrees. Well, it's not always accurate anyway. Sure. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Safe travels, you two. Remember what I said. Episode 2! Pumpkin Jester, who is that guy anyway?
He's an odd story. The Pumpkin Jester was a sweet little kid. He grew up very studious at the top of every class. He either loved or envied him. Everyone either loved or envied him. After graduating with honors, he got all sorts of offers from different companies. Brew had personally sent him a captain's invitation.
Sorry.
Brew had personally sent him a captain's invitation. It was last heard that he considered taking up Brew's offer. Then he vanished. No one suspected what a maniac he'd become in the following years. He suddenly had a growing cult of his outside of his town. To this day, it's still unknown how or why he turned into a criminal. It's also what scared a lot of people about cults now. They think it got into his head and made him go insane. But I'm not that dumb. I ain't trying to go around attacking people for fun. I just want a fan club.
Can't it just be a fan club then? Oh, is this the Pumpkin Jester? Dude, I have no idea. What? Normally, I'm not one to interrupt when the topic's focused on me. Fortunately for you, I'm in the mood to play around for a little. Okay. A powerful slash cuts into the building beside the two, barely cutting their jackets. Ah! Is that...
Oh shit, is he trying to kill us?
He's a criminal, isn't he?
I've got it. I'll cast one of my most powerful dark spells.
Why didn't you do that before?
Shut up!
After fumbling in the pockets of her jacket, Priscilla quickly turns around and swipes her hand in a horizontal motion. Fine black powder escapes her hand, completely engulfing the Pumpkin Jester's face.
Yes, I've got him!
What does it even do?
It'll melt his face off.
That's brutal! So long as it stops him. Oh, it did not stop him.
It didn't work!
What kind of spell was that, you useless witch?
I'm useless? Aren't you a familiar? Use your own magic!
I already said I can't! The two are cornered in the alleyway. The pumpkin jester begins to slowly inch towards them, raising his blades.
Oh, we're done for! My cult!
Who cares about that right now? Before the jester could take another step, uniformed steps thudding over cobblestone could be heard. Shit, I need to give this guy a voice, but I have no idea. Oh. I already gave my British accent away, though, to Sherlock Holmes. What do I do for the pumpkin jester? Oh, Brew came prepared this time. I'll catch you guys later. I'll just give him a fuckboy voice. The masked man jumps away, disappearing just as reinforcements show up.
Everyone follow in that direction. Priscilla, Shiro, are you alright?
I've never been better. Well, hopefully our forces will capture him.
At the very least, we can chase him out. Ugh, why does this have to happen on the week of the 100th anniversary? You two, come in and get your wounds treated, then we'll interrogate you. What? We're victims! Being interrogated doesn't automatically make you suspects, you dimps. But it is suspicious how the Pumpkin Jester just so happened to attack you two specifically. It was coincidental.
Guys, please! Let's focus on securing the gates and getting them treated.
Huh. I can't believe they had us
I hit my table, hang on. Sorry.
I can't believe they had us monitored for a week after the incident. I missed an entire week of advertising my cult.
You got me dragged into this too. You promised we'd look for my previous owner. It's been a week and all you've done is use me for your own benefits.
You can't do this all on me. I've already got my hand full with other stuff.
Well, you promised me. I trusted you and I've already ran into the law several times and got attacked by some dangerous criminal. Everything about you is a hazard, and the only person you ever look out for is yourself. You're so incredibly selfish, Priscilla.
It's fine.
What's fine?
This cult thing, everything. I didn't want to admit it, but it really is hard. I've been going at it for years, but nothing's changed. All I've done is scare people even more. I just wanted a family, a group of people who cared about me. But I don't deserve that. And I can't even care for the only people who still care about me. Maybe I'll never have a family.
Ugh. But it's not impossible. A cult of worshippers will never replace a true family. Friends can, You have Zeros, and, well, me. You're my first friend, you know?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have put you through all that. You don't deserve that. Your first friend shouldn't be someone like me. You should just leave.
Jeez. Stop making things awkward. You're gonna ruin dinner for us once we get back home.
Back home?
Yeah, home. Ah! Hey, don't cry, people are staring.
I promise I'll be a way better friend. We'll find your owner, I promise.
Thank you, Priscilla. Several days later. Let's see. I don't know half these ingredients Priscilla's asking for. How does she expect me to go grocery shopping for her? What the? One of these ingredients? Black cat tooth. No one sells this, then she better not be referring to my teeth. Oh, whatever. Maybe I can find some familiar faces around the town and ask them. Okay, let's go down the line. Oh, Shiro, how's it going? I was hoping you'd be doing alright after what happened last week. I need help. I've been looking for you. I'm good, how are you? Oh, I'm doing alright, thanks. Although, sometimes, something tells me that you're here for more than just small talk. Yeah, I do need help with something. Yeah, what's up? I'm not sure where I need to go to buy these ingredients. Let's see. That's Priscilla for you. But you've never heard of some of these basic ingredients? I've been a cat for a while. I didn't think it was important to know anyway. Sure, I've always known you were a different creature, but even the souls that float around here can tell what a wingleberry is. Well, it's not just because I'm a different creature. I'm a familiar who was cursed to stay in my cat form. Priscilla is the one who broke me out of that curse, with mushrooms. She's sweet, isn't she? Though I'd be surprised if she did that without wanting any benefits from herself. You're actually right about that. Still, I am grateful for that much. I don't remember much about my past, but she still gave me a home. Of course, she may come off a bit eccentric, but she always has other people's best interests in mind. I'm glad she finally has another friend to rely on, and you don't feel so alone, right? Yeah, you're right. Of course. Alright, I've grouped each ingredient with a store that should have them. Follow along the path and you'll run into them. See you later. Can we chat more? I don't know. Of course we can. I've always wanted to chat more with you. What do you want to know? What do you think of me? What do you do in your spare time? What is your job like? Oh, I don't know. What's your job? Are you really Sherlock? As you remember, I'm a detective. With my powers, I can easily conduct investigations and interrogations. It also allows me to view crimes more intimately. The funniest thing of it all is that despite knowing who the Pumpkin Jester is and what he does, I still can't understand a motive from it. Given his past growing up, it just feels like there's more to it than cults turning people crazy. You'll get him one day. Thanks, I'm super motivated. Oh, I should let you get going. Yeah, see you later, Ceres. See you, Shiro. I can say my own name, right? After buying all the ingredients from the proper stores, Shiro begins to return home. Oh, okay. However, Shiro pauses from a peculiar scent. Or particular? That guy over there. I haven't seen him before, but I recognize his scent. You sure like to stare, don't you? Oh, hey, it's the Pumpkin Jester. Or, I mean, not the Pumpkin Jester? Is it not him? Is this not the Pumpkin Jester? Whatever. What's up? You and your little friend. No. You and your little. Oh god, I can't do this. Miko's favorite boy. I'm sorry, Miko. You and your little friend went into hiding for quite a while after I barely touched you. You tried to kill us! Nah, it was all fun and games, honest. Who even are you? What does the town call me again? The Pumpkin Jester? Pretty corny if you ask me. I could've came up with like 10 different names. You do kinda look like a fuckboy. That's just Miko's type, it's fuckboys. You're real fun. I've never seen you around town until recently, so I don't mind getting all personal. Name's Mask, And you're the mysterious black cat familiar Shiro, right? How did you... As if that's important. My concern is how close your relationship is to Brew. A little birdie's seen you chatting around with some of them. Can I take a wild guess at who that birdie was? Come on, tell me. How familiar are you with Brew? Are you coming on to me? I'm not sure. That's a relief. I'm tired of hearing everyone and their grandmother praising those guys. What do you mean? Listen, I've had my eye on you for a while, and quite frankly, I can't trust myself with anyone else. What are you talking about? I don't even know you. That's my point. You're the only one I can talk to. About Brew, about this town, about Victoria. Listen to me. I grew up in this town. Not everything is what it appears to be. It's... Shiro... Edma! What? Suddenly side pro... we didn't have a side image this entire time, and so we suddenly have a side image? Sorry. Is that... Aw, shit. Oh, catch you later, Shiro. Text me, see you. Hold on! Mask already disappeared from the scene, having left Edma too stunned to chase after him. It'll be fruitless to go on another chase, but I'm more concerned about the circumstances I discovered you two under. Was he threatening you? Did anything happen? Are you alright? I'm alright. Not too sure. I'm fine. Oh, thank goodness. I'll have to- fuck, I missed the thing. I'll have to make another report. This is certainly odd. He's been showing up more often than usual. The Chancellor had predicted that this might happen as we get closer to the 100th year anniversary festival. Right. Please, try to stay safe in the meantime. I'm not sure why the Jester has been confronting you specifically, nor do I want to make any awful assumptions. But you will tell us if anything happens, right? Yeah, sure. Thank you, Shiro. I shouldn't be away from my post for too long. I'll see you then. Yeah, see you. I know I gave him like a really raspy kid voice, but I feel like this is the kind of character that you would like say. Hold up. Yeah, I guess I'll save again. I don't know. Alright. Wow, episode 3! Okay.
Alright. Thanks for your helpfulness in getting the ingredients. I was finally able to get a few potions mixed up.
I'm surprised you haven't dragged me around to go cult marketing.
Well, I'm re-strategizing for now. Leave me alone.
Right, yeah.
What's the matter?
I ran into someone, remember that guy who attacked us? Oh yeah. He's planning on going his route if I but the MC is my face. This is true, yeah, you yeah. Where's the option to just date yourself?
You don't mean the pumpkin jester? I'm surprised he came out unscathed then. Wait, how come you're only telling me this? Oh, how come you're only telling me just now? As much as I don't like running into them, we've got to tell Brew.
No.
Huh?
It's just... He told me some brains. How do you feel about Brew? How do you feel about Brew?
What the... Where is this coming from? Well, I already mentioned that they're pretty stingy. Enma and Saros aren't really as stingy as Celery, but it feels like everyone's just a little different somehow.
The Jester, or Mask, he basically said that he felt suspicious about Brew. Self-cess for the win.
Did he now? That's a surprise since he was really excited about being recruited by them before he became a criminal. I can't even criticize Brew or do half the things I used to do in the past without them getting on my ass about it. Really makes me wonder what dumb rules they're probably being forced to follow.
Mask was recruited to Brew before he supposedly vanished. Is it possible that something happened before his recruitment, or was it after?
What you talking about?
You mentioned that people tend to compare you to Mask. It's not really a compliment, but more of an insult, right? But what if it's neither?
What are you trying to say?
You two share the same opinion on Brew? Have you considered being a criminal? What? You share the same opinion? It's not to say that you both hate it, you just feel weird about it, right? Usually I'm able to trust my gut instinct. When he spoke to me, something told me that he really does have a reason to be suspicious. I'm not condoning the way he's handled it, but if there is someone on the inside and someone on the outside of this town who both feel the same way, that warrants some cause for suspicion, doesn't it?
I suppose, but so what? It's not as if we can do anything about it. We could be paranoid for no reason for all we know.
Even so, don't you see? If we can solve Mask's crime, then we won't have to be monitored by Brew anymore.
Oh, I see. Now we're talking. How are we gonna solve it though? I don't feel like getting attacked by that psycho again.
We might not have to. His issue is partially with Brew, so there's only one person who can answer our questions about Brew's internal system, truthfully. Solar. Wait, no. Chancellor? No. Oh, Saros, because of the thing on his neck.
That's right. His divine crystal detects lies, which is why he always tells the truth.
If we can pry him a bit more about Brew, we may be able to solve the motive behind Mask's crimes.
Okay, let's go.
Right now?
Right now, right now. Saros!
Yep.
We wanted to ask some things about Brew. You see, after the whole pumpkin jester attack, I've gotten really concerned about our safety.
Oh, of course. What is it you would like to know?
Shiro, what was it you wanted to ask again?
Of course you toss it on me. Who qualifies as a recruit for Brew who qualifies as a recruit? Beyond excelling with test scores, you typically have to show above average understanding and commitment of this town. I personally find it quite easy to.
You're our town's best detective. Of course you say it's easy.
I'm being modest. Even Brew is pretty lenient with certain applications. What's the recruitment process like? Well, you fill a bunch of forms out, then you go into training. Then after 2 months, you're officially an officer.
Right. What's the training like?
I don't know, just typical physical and magical strength training. Nothing else? Anything that seems weird? What are you getting at?
His necklace isn't lining up. He's been telling the truth.
Are we really overthinking things after all?
What are you bothering Saros about?
Solari and Edma step over.
None of your business, Celery. It's Solari!
Oh, it's nothing. They were just asking a few questions about Brew.
Don't tell me you're planning to try and get recruited, Priscilla. No way. That sounds like such a drag. Surviving this town and its citizens, it's not supposed to be entertaining.
Please don't get Solari heated again, Priscilla. You know how passionate she is about this town.
Yeah.
Priscilla and Shiro step a bit closer together as Solari continues ranting to the other men. Maybe we were wrong? Everyone seems to be genuine. Was Mask really just trying to get into my head after all?
Let's just ignore him. We've been perfectly fine before he
Sorry.
We've been perfectly fine before he came along and started messing with us. Brew has always been trying to protect us after all. There's no reason to question anything more than that.
Yeah, you're right. Still, Shiro's gut felt a bit uneasy. Shiro, you're going to the festival this weekend, right? It's pretty common practice to pair up with someone for anniversary events. Festival? Yep, it's the 100th year anniversary of this town being founded. Oh wait, was that Edna? Sorry. For this festival, it's rumored that a special restoration ritual will be performed by our Chancellor. I wish I knew that sooner then. A little late to ask now, isn't it?
Well, you know us already, don't you? Just ask someone here. Wait, some of us have to work at the festival, you know? Sounds personal to me. Why you...
What's going on here?
Chancellor, don't mind this at all. We've got it under control. What's the big deal? She was just gonna pick someone to go to the festival with. How unprofessional of you, acting so dismissive.
You may all continue. I do not mind.
The air sure does feel different with the Chancellor here. Yet Priscilla seems unfazed. Anyway, as for my festival date... So there's this guy with green hair! Oh gee, I wonder... I like Priscilla the most. Not gonna lie.
Huh? You were asking me?
Priscilla looks around to make sure it is her. Yeah, idiot, I'm talking about you. Is Priscilla getting shy?
I'm... Of course not. I knew all along that she would choose me. I mean, who wouldn't?
Don't make me regret this.
I want to get ready for the festival now.
So... touches tips. Here's this guy with green hair. No, never go for the guys with green hair. Always red flags. I don't know why Miko keeps falling for this, but they're always red flags. If it's green hair, it's a red flag. Not touches tips. Hero touches tips. Okay, sorry.
I want to get ready for the festival now. What are you doing getting ready so early, you dunce?
Dunce?
It's tomorrow. I've got to practice a few magic tricks if I want to get some recruits for my cult. What the hell? That's definitely not happening. Don't worry, I'm just doing it for the fans. I've already got the closest thing to a family now.
Oh, it's cute! Okay.
What? Where do you come off talking like that now? Did someone finally talk sense into you? You could say that. Let's go, Shiro.
Shiro's already snatched and whisked away.
Honestly, those two.
It's amazing how much Priscilla has changed since Shiro's arrived.
I do agree. Let us finish preparations for the festival.
The crew eventually clear out, however Sarah stays behind. I know I'm merely a detective, but I couldn't help but notice that, well, you don't seem very happy about the festival. Forgive me if forget I ever spoke out of turn.
Saros, you're the town's best divination user. I remember when you did a tarot reading for me when we were kids. I'm not sure why I remember that now of all times. I would have loved to receive another one during the festival. But this time, even I would know the outcome.
What?
As for your question, do not worry. That will be alright. I'm looking forward to the festival.
Victoria glances at the corner of the building for a brief second. Her gaze lingers, and Saros hesitantly follows her gaze.
I must go now.
The Chancellor swiftly steps away to return inside the headquarters, leaving Saros outside. What was that about just now? Oh, no, it's this guy again. Shit, nearly got caught eavesdropping. Forgot how good her perception is. But man, this isn't good. If the festival's tomorrow, that means... Alright, I'm gonna have to... Oh, fuck, I clicked too fast. I'm gonna have to shift to plan B before it's too late. Can't waste any more time. I've gotta find them. I have to warn Shiro! Tomorrow comes.
It's the day! Ah, I'm so excited!
Are you really gonna perform stunts? I don't need you embarrassing me.
You're the one embarrassing me. The last ingredients I need for my special wand is a black cat familiar's tooth. And you're so selfish you won't even give it to me.
You're crazy if you think I'm gonna rip my teeth out for you.
Oh yeah? What if we end up in danger again, huh? How else am I going to be able to protect us against that jester? Come on, you saw how easily he withstood my black dust. I need you to make use out of your bones and limbs.
Don't be gross. Blech.
Fine. You'll just be my magic assistant then.
But you never told me until now. How am I supposed to know what's going to happen?
That's the point. I don't want to spoil the tricks. You'll be surprised with the audience too.
That's terrible.
As the first act of Be My Assistant, could you grab my other bag for me?
Hey, Captain. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Okay. Shiro moves away to pick up Priscilla's bag. There is movement from the window. Shiro curiously glances up. Did you see something?
If you're referring to the bag that has yet to be in my hand, then no.
Ugh. Shiro finally stands up. In the midst of turning around, something appeared to be off. Slowly, Shiro's head turns. Oh, he's outside. Yo, hey, what's up? It's me.
He found us! Quick, where's my black patty?
Hey, cut it out. I'm not gonna hurt you two. Kinda hard to believe considering your track record. Shiro, there's not enough time to explain. You have to come with me.
What? No way! Look, I don't know what kind of business you've been feeding into Shiro's ear, but we already talked to Brew. You're the one who's insane. Everything was fine before you chose to go insane.
A thread of vines suddenly crashed into the window, creating a barrier between Priscilla and Shiro.
Shiro!
Priscilla! Shiro attempts to grasp at the vines, but is pulled away by mask for a more secluded area of the room. What? Okay. Hey, what's up, Shiro? Can't you listen to me like last time? What changed? Did they get into your head already? You can't let them fool you. This is not the reality you think it is.
Leave Shiro alone! Shiro, don't listen to him. Remember what everyone told us. He's crazy.
I'm not gonna lose you to them. I won't be alone again, so please, listen to me. This entire town has been brainwashed. Except for you, me, and Priscilla.
What?
The vines finally slip out, and Mask steps away from Shiro.
That's impossible. Shiro, you don't believe him, do you? This crazy guy?
His eyes.
Eh?
They felt more human than everyone else in the city. I noticed that about your eyes too, Priscilla. Something in my gut told me that you two felt the most real. It's not to say that everyone else is being fake, but something did change. Remember when you said you felt strange about how distant and odd everyone became after being recruited into Brew? It's only been here for a couple weeks, but even I could tell how disconnected everything seemed.
I thought I was the only one who felt this way. I thought I was the crazy one. But if I dared to question anything, they would immediately bring up Mask.
That's because I became aware of their dirty secret after being recruited. That day, Victoria was the one facilitating the new recruits, in a room that had the darkest, heaviest atmosphere. I didn't feel right about it, so I tried to turn back, but she offered an officer to keep me in place, saying it was too late to turn back. I had to fight my way out, and by then, it was clear that I couldn't stay without being considered a criminal. It's awful.
Well, that's the truth. I'm so sorry. But why? Why would her motive for what could be her motive for brainwashing everyone? Someone like Solari would gladly serve this town without the need for that.
I haven't been entirely sure, but I suspect that it has to do with the festival today. It's possible that a ritual may be performed where Victoria can guarantee no disruptions if everyone is already at her beck and call. So, although you say Solari is loyal enough to our town, there's no spell guarantee wrong twice. I'm sorry. Guarantee and then guarantee. No, but same. Yeah, right? Like, I understand, but holy shit. That's pretty funny. But anyway, there's no guarantee that she would have been loyal enough to Victoria's shadiness. A ritual. Enma did mention something like that. Some sort of restoration ritual. Right, and there's only two kinds of restoration rituals. One on the blue moon, and one on the red moon. The blue pill and the red pill, which one are you taking?
And today is the red moon.
That's right. Do you get it now? Victoria is not holding this festival for the reason you think it is. Restoration rituals or blue moons are meant as spiritual reset, promoting future prosperity. Restoration rituals on red moons are meant to be a deadly reset, a large sacrifice to promote spiritual rebirth. But that sort of ritual has never been performed by anyone. Only the Black Mage's cult has believed in that kind of ritual. But even then, hence why we need to stop her now before the festival starts in a few hours.
But that implies Victoria would be a part of the cult, and everyone knows she would never.
You Don't tell me you've never known.
Known what?
This just isn't any kind of town. Ever since you were born here, this entire town has always been the Black Mage's cult.
No. What?
Priscilla, Shiro, you have been living within a cult. What? Sorry. Hold up. Okay. Well, save. Dun dun dun! Baba! No way! Priscilla, are you okay? It's a lot to process for her, no doubt. Growing up without realizing something like that. It was easy to hide the fact from her since everyone was already brainwashed by then.
So that's why no one wanted to join our cult, or any cult. We're not in their cult. This town, it was my home, but I will not associate myself with their cult. We're about to lose everyone because of the Black Mage. I won't forgive them.
Priscilla. Sure feels good having the two of you around.
You mentioned that you didn't want to be alone again.
Yeah, contrary to beliefs, it ain't all that fun being an outsider. Believe it or not, although this town is built upon a pre-existing cult, nothing has ever gotten this extreme. I'd say this is one of the most sane towns. That's why I believe that the people aren't at fault, but rather Victoriette. It's possible that this entire town has been brainwashed too.
Then no one has any idea how dire things are.
We'll stop the Chancellor, Priscilla. We still have to hold our end of the deal we made.
Right.
Hey, don't go leaving me out. Where's my motivational praise? Don't be needy.
Alright. Alright. We're gonna save this town and take over with my new cult.
That's not what we agreed to. You guys are really hilarious. I'm seriously glad I can talk like this with friends again. Yeah, I like it too. Everyone shares a relieved smile to one another.
Saros!
Priscilla? Shiro? What the? Isn't that the pumpkin jester? Yo! We'll explain later, we're buddies now.
No, it's not what you think. Listen, we need your help in stopping Victoriette from commencing the festival.
What on earth are you talking about? Festival isn't real, nor is the ritual. And who told you that? Should I take a wild guess? Everyone already warned you about letting him get into your head, and now you're both... Hey, we don't have time to be arguing with you. Get out of our way, or we'll force you. But...
Saros, please. You know we're not lying to you. Victoriette is not who you think she is. Please, you have to help us.
I can't. Saros hurriedly turns away to leave.
Saros.
Crap, it won't be long until Brew is alerted. What should we do? We can't take them all on.
We'll fight our way to Victoriette then.
A little too late for that. Two familiar officers rush over at the sight of the tree. At the sight of the three, not the tree.
You guys.
Edma.
Pumpkin Jester, surrender yourself at once. We don't want to fight. Priscilla, Shiro, you two are also under arrest for conspiring with a known criminal. I can't believe this.
It isn't like that.
Screw that. Believe it or not, you guys are all brainwashed. I'm going to save you all, whether you like it or not. Distance. She's completely lost it. Well, it sounds to me that you are resisting arrest. Therefore, we will not hesitate to use force.
We're gonna run out of time at this rate. You guys never liked making things easy for me anyway. Alright, let's settle this. Shiro, Priscilla, get out of here. A mask?
What are you talking about? You're coming with us.
Shut up and go, you're wasting time. Besides, I think it's obvious the blonde was gonna score to settle with me. Mask. Okay, we'll see you later. I wouldn't miss taking down Victoriette for the world.
Shiro. It's your guys' own cut. Let's go, Shiro.
I won't allow you to. A large beam manifests and Edma attempts to catch up to the two. A sudden wave of vines crash onto the ground, blocking Edma from the two, now escaping. Mask drops his hand as the officer looked back at him. Come on, focus on me instead, would you? I'm your opponent right now.
Edna, keep him distracted.
Whoa. Solari charges her arrow before releasing her shot from behind Mask. That shit. A brilliant force materializes and blocks the arrow, causing it to disintegrate as Edma jumps away from Mask.
You...
Why? Saros! Siding with the enemy? Didn't expect that from you. Please, I only side with justice. Truth be told, I've always had my suspicions. When I listened to the three of you, my pendulum didn't detect any deceit. You guys were telling the truth. I can't ignore that. Still, I don't want to settle things like this. Kinda don't have much of a choice now, do we? We have to reason with them. If I can be convinced of the truth, so can they. The only way we can get through to them is beating them in this fight. Can you promise me that much? Yeah, alright. Oh boy, jail again.
Jeez, it's so creepy in here.
That's a shock, considering this entire town's appearance.
Alright, this is the Chancellor's door.
Ugh. What's up?
I guess, as confident as I may seem, I'm still pretty scared. Having a few run-ins with the law is nothing compared to this. I'm not sure what will happen, but from here on out...
We can do this. Everyone is counting on us.
You're right. There's no time for second thoughts anymore. We've gotten this far. Mask paved the way for us after years of battling this place alone. We can't back down now.
I'm right behind you.
Hehe. Let's go save our home.
The chamber doors reveal Victoria, who appears to have anticipated their arrival. Nonetheless, oh, there's an ad break! Let me sip some water. I ran out of water. The water tastes funky. That's not good. Okay. Oh well. Alright, it's ended. Alright, okay. Nonetheless, Priscilla marches forward, closely followed by Shiro.
Alright, Victoria. We know what you've been planning, and we're here to stop you.
Very well.
Didn't even let me finish.
You couldn't waste your time explaining how you managed to find out. It was obvious, wasn't it? I know Mask is the one behind this little crusade.
Then why are you doing this? Don't you know the fate of this town? Your town?
You're here to stop me, no matter what, correct? Let us not waste our time then.
But we don't want to fight. You're a Chancellor. Surely you care about your town.
Should you continue to meddle in my affairs, I will take certain measures.
Don't you care about your friends? Us? You've changed so much since we grew apart. What happened, Victoria? I know you wouldn't do something like this.
What's wrong?
I don't know. I'm not doing anything.
Victoria had grasped her head briefly, then drops her hand with a thoroughly determined scowl.
I warned you not to meddle. Prepare to meet your end.
Ah. Oh.
Saros, this isn't your fight. You can still right your wrongs.
If you could just please listen to us.
There's nothing more to listen to. If you can't accept it, then we'll detain the both of you by force.
Edma suddenly pushes away from Mask, swiftly sending a slash from his pole towards Saros. Oh shit! Hey, detective! Saros quickly charges the barrier to block off the attack. Unfortunately, an arrow flashes from Solari's bow, hurling straight for him. Watch out! It? Mask! Damn, should've known they played dirty. Edma and Solari approach the two, still with their weapons drawn. Stop it! It doesn't have to come to this!
Stand down, Saros. I'm only being lenient with you because you still have a chance to prove yourself.
But...
Release him now, Saros.
I won't! Priscilla and Shiro, the entire town is counting on them, and those two are counting on us.
Saros, you can excuse the fact that you may have also been influenced by the Jesters somehow, but it's useless prolonging a fight you cannot win. You've never been good at combat, so why do you choose to keep fighting back now? Just how brainwashed are you? Are you trying to get yourselves killed? Huh?
Solari raises her bow, aiming at Mask. Sorry, you can't be serious.
Saros, I'm giving you one last chance.
He's already hurt. This is going too far. I won't move.
If this is your choice, Saros, then so be it.
No.
Solari.
Solari draws the string of her bow back. Don't.
You've had your chance already. You've always been too weak to fight back anyway. What is this atmosphere? It's suddenly pitch black. I can't move.
Roast spaghettios.
Ugh. This sudden void. It's suffocating.
I've asked you to again and again, and it still had to come to this. If death is truly the only solution for you two, I could kill you two right now. With the pentagon. What? But that isn't what I want. No one truly wants that, and that is the truth. So please stop fighting and listen to us. Hello? Saros turns to Neil, lifting Mask's upper head half to tend to him. Miraculously, Edma and Solari remain dormant. Oh, thank goodness. Detective? You care enough to heal me? Saros drops Mask. Okay, boy. I was like, okay, cool. That's great. That came out of nowhere, but alright. Ow! We don't have to fight anymore. I finally convinced him to hear us out. Seriously, the bloodthirsty duo?
Look, Saros has never been this adamant. His judgment was one of the few things we can trust in this town. And we clearly underestimated him. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Oh yeah, you two look pretty shaken up though. You sure he didn't just kick your asses?
Don't push.
Oh, don't push it. Mask, you're wasting time. Priscilla and Shiro may still need our help. Alright. I'll explain on the way to headquarters. Let's go. I see.
She's too strong. I can't get it opening.
Look, now's our chance. The pair attempt to attack Victoria from either side. The Chancellor merely swipes her blade at Priscilla whilst casting a spell against Shiro.
Gah!
Priscilla!
You think there's no chance against me. Why must you persist?
Priscilla collapses to the ground as Victoria strides towards her. Stay away from her!
Shiro, don't
waste my time.
Victoria casts a crescent shape. Sorry. Victoria casts a crescent-shaped light that launches Shiro across the chamber. Ugh!
Shiro!
I warned you, Priscilla. Meddling in these affairs will get you killed. I didn't want to do this, but you have left me no choice.
Amidst her choking, Priscilla examines Victoria's solemn gaze, as if there was someone else behind those sky-blue eyes. And suddenly, she makes her revelation.
It wasn't you.
Huh. The harsh grip on over Priscilla's neck loosens.
You knew about the brainwashing, but none of it was your doing. It was...
Yes, it was me. This is Dad? I thought Dad was gonna be why is Dad like 23? I'm kidding. I know how it is. I know how it works. Okay. Hi, Father. Father. Aarif. 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 Arabus. Our Arab. Aaron. Oh my god, it's Ravis. Okay. I'd be more surprised that you figured this out if it weren't for the day of my ceremony. At least you'd have the luxury of being aware during your final hour here on Earth. Hold on, does this mean the Black Mages? Indeed. This town was founded by my cult, after all.
You also brainwashed me? Everything I knew, everything you told me, was it all a lie?
Of course. And to think that I could trust you to a simple task of watching over this town for my ritual. Pathetic.
I almost aided in the sacrifice of our entire town. Oh god, what have I done?
And yet you failed again. Even as a child, you could never do anything right.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Hmm?
I just learned that our town was nothing but livestock, and yet
Livestock?
I'm so angry to see our chancellor being treated like garbage by her own father. I was abandoned in a dumpster, and you were the one who saved me and gave me hope. I looked up to you. You were almost like a father figure to me.
You were like a father to me! Ravis was like father to me!
And to so many people like me. And yet, here you are, taking down your own blood-related daughter so terribly. I won't forgive it.
Priscilla... I was abandoned too. I remember now. The reason why I barely remember anything. My previous owner discarded me after draining me of my familiar magic to use as their own. It's why my memory has been so foggy. But you still took me in, Priscilla. And even though I had nothing to offer, you still wanted me. This town became not only Priscilla's home, but mine too.
Shira.
I won't let my new home get taken away from me. That's why I'm going to make my own sacrifice.
Shira!
Oh, the teeth!
Shira, are you crazy?
Wait, when I talk with me, shut up, she. Stop being cringe. I guess you're finally rubbing off on me after all. A black cat's tooth was the last ingredient you needed, right? So take this and protect us like you said you would. Have me tooth.
Shira, you... I will.
How foolish. You actually planned to go against me.
For the sake of our home, and for Victoriette! It's hopeless going against father.
And your little friends are about to find out the hard way. Ravis raises his staff at once, casting a deadly ray aimed at Priscilla. A flash of light strikes back against the spell. Ah! Such incredible magic. Definitely the work of a black cat familiar. But if you think that is nothing to defeat me... There's a great surge of magic that pushes Priscilla back. Give up. Perhaps my blast will kill you faster than the ceremony.
I won't! Victoriette, I need you! It's hopeless. Everything. We can't stop him. It's all my fault. I aided in his plan. I deserve to perish. You didn't know. It's okay. Deep down, you're a good person. You just wanted to please your only kin. I would have too. But you are your own person too. Your own flaws and strengths. Everyone looks up to you. Everyone believes in you. I won't let Shiro's sacrifice go in vain, and I can't do this alone. This is time to take revenge, to make right of the wrongs. Victoriette!
It's no use. You could gather 100 men. Your magic would never compare to mine. I'm the strongest witch on the entire earth.
No, father. You do not know my own strength. You never paid attention to me. The real me.
A blue light intermingles with Priscilla in a great burst, surging seamlessly through Aerevis's beam. Oh, how such power!
You saw me as nothing but more than a local.
Oh, sorry, that's Victoria.
You saw me nothing as nothing more than a loyal puppet, jumping in your every bid. It ends now.
Oh no, this can't be.
Shiro! Shiro! Oh, thank goodness. I was so scared.
Did we? Priscilla nods.
We did it.
Do not be concerned with my feelings.
But your father, he...
There were days I wondered if I truly was his daughter. Whether or not I was, I couldn't bear to be related to a monster. And yet, it's so complicated. It shouldn't have had to come to this. Why, father?
You still have me. We may not be blood related, but he practically raised both of us together, didn't he? Even if we may never know what his intentions were, we still have each other. You're not alone, Victoria.
Thank you. I'm sorry for everything. I still have mistakes that I must make up for. I want to be the chancellor that this town deserves. If you would have me again, that's it. That is.
I can't think of anyone better for such a boring job.
Yeah, now that we know he was the mastermind behind everything, we can trust you to help build a better future for our town.
And we, as your new friends, can help you in the process too.
Speaking of friends helping you out, now it's probably a good time to check on everyone outside.
Crap. Hopefully Solari and Enma aren't kicking Mask's butt too badly.
The door to the chamber slams open.
Chancellor! Priscilla!
Thank goodness everyone's okay.
Everyone! Wait, how come you're all being buddy-buddy?
You can thank my new pal here. He came to my aid after having a change of heart. I don't know this man.
Zeros!
I'm sorry I didn't believe you before, Priscilla. Mask told us everything. I still can't believe that so much of our lives were fabricated.
All those memories must have been shared. We must have shared. I'm so sorry. I was completely understand if you wish to cut ties with Brew.
His face, the emoji. Yeah, right? At the very end, because I caught the end of Miko's stream last time, and she was like, yeah, I ship Seros and Mask, and I was like, I don't get why, but I agree, and now I fully agree.
What are you apologizing for? It wasn't your fault. I joined Brew because I love this town and want to protect it. Even if the circumstances weren't ideal, I am still proud of the hat I wear.
Sorry.
Yeah, the hat might be tooty and really, I'll shut up.
It's a shame that the anniversary festival had to be cancelled before it even began.
Does it have to be? Just have a do-over next week or something. Who cares about formalities?
We care, you menace.
I agree with his idea.
Huh?
I don't want my father's true intentions to taint the true celebration of the town's anniversary. I want to make things right. I want to start over, on my own accord. So, let us celebrate officially, next week.
Sounds good to me. Those crowns will definitely be great to market my cult to.
Would you get that a rest already?
You are not advertising any of that during an important celebration.
So, who's gonna invite me to this festival, huh? Hey, new friend. I still don't know you.
Edna, tell her that it's not illegal to pass flyers around. Edna, tell her that it is.
1 week later. Festival time.
Shiro, let's go. I want to go to this booth next.
Jeez, hold up. After everything that just happened, you're taking it pretty well.
We solved the mystery and saved our town. What more is there to mope about?
So simple-minded as always.
Heh. I am really glad, though, that things turned out to be this way. It's all thanks to you.
Played a bigger role. We all did our parts. Yes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. It was actually all me.
There's something called modesty.
I'm so happy you came into my life.
What? That's really sudden.
I'm feeling a lot of things, alright? It feels better to say it out loud.
You've always been the type to say whatever's on your mind.
Yeah, so why don't you do the same?
Alright then.
I like you, Priscilla. What? Like?
Yeah, like you. Shut up, she. You're special to me. It's the same thing!
Wait, that doesn't count! Do over!
What? I'm not gonna do over a confession.
Confession?
Yeah, is it too early?
Get ready for my surprise attack!
The hell is that? Look! Priscilla practically jumps Shiro for an embrace, nuzzling her head. Aww. 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 Priscilla.
Thank you for everything. I have a family now, and most of all you. Don't ever leave me.
I won't. Oh, music ends. Oh wait, so how I keep clicking accidentally. Okay.
Everyone, if we may please have your attention.
Captain Solari would like to present a few awards with a few outstanding individuals.
Thank you, Chancellor. Thank you, Captain Enma. Let us begin. For being able to recognize a need for change after being stuck in the middle and staying true to the meaning of justice, on behalf of Brew, we present this badge of honor to you, Saros.
Thank you.
Woo! Yeah! That's my best friend!
You're embarrassing.
For battling against unknown evil that threatened our town for many years, on behalf of Brew, we present this badge of honor to you, Mask, who was previously the Pumpkin Jester.
There's a great deal of cheering. No one seems shocked that it's Mask.
It was part of my father's curse. People were brainwashed into fearing the unordinary. Now that it's gone, he is viewed once more as the town's prodigy.
Thank you! I'll be sure to hold this badge near and dear.
Don't push it. For being the most loyal and headstrong familiar despite the unfortunate upbringing, on behalf of Brew, we present this badge of honor to you, Shiro.
Thank you.
Woo! Yeah! I own Shiro! Do you see that? That's my cat up there!
Please stop talking.
Last but not least, for stepping in and taking charge of what's right, even when everyone else was against you. On behalf of Brew, we present this badge to you, Priscilla.
Congratulations, Priscilla. You're the real hero here. You're amazing. Hell yeah, you got the...
Shiro... I can't be taken seriously as a cult leader, or I can't be taken seriously as a cult leader if I get some corny recognition from the police. Excuse me, this badge is the highest honor one could be acknowledged with after an extraordinary deed for the community. I'd rather be put on probation. You ungrateful little...
Thank you everyone, please enjoy the rest of the festival. We can't publicly embarrass her too. We can't be like, whoa, yeah, that's my owner! Enma quickly redirects the crowd back to the main events of the festival as the bickering continued. Amidst the group's antics, Shiro is eventually reminded of their past concern. About Brew? Is Brew still going to be a thing after what happened? Of course, witches and warlocks still need order due to potentially dangerous people like Aarifs. Despite how much Aarifs meddled, Brew has always been defined by us, not him.
And you can always depend on everyone as our trusted chancellor.
Everyone, thank you.
Everyone?
Go away.
I'm not pointing fingers, but you sure you can depend on Priscilla to help out too?
Huh? Of course we can. Obviously, after fighting against a terrible cult leader, Priscilla definitely wouldn't want to become one anymore. Right? Are you serious? I'd rather have everyone worship me as their cult princess than be some witch officer in a goofy hat. Come on, Shiro, we've got flyers to put up.
Huh?
Unbelievable! You're the most shallow heroine!
I don't think they can hear you at this point, Celery.
It's Solari!
Hey, don't come after me. Zeros, you'll protect me like last time, right? Huh? Wait, sorry. Ow!
You guys, people are watching. So, this is the future of our town?
I'm gonna turn the volume down a bit. Because apparently Miko got copyrighted for this. And we can't have that happening. Okay, sorry.
It seems our town has been left in good hands, hmm?
The future. Hmm.
Thanks to Shiro and Priscilla, they are even more powerful than I, that much. They are even more powerful than I, that much I can admit.
May their magic carry on. Thumbs up. And that's it! Wow! Okay. So I think from my understanding, it's not that there's multiple endings. There's multiple love interests, as in you can go to the festival with different people. But what do you call it? But like in terms of actual endings, there's just one. So the power of gay, I see it. I see it now. I understand. My eyes, they are open. Yeah. Naruhodo, yes. I naruhodo. Okay, thoughts and opinions? Alright, well, I can't be harsh. So, let's see. What was good? Well, first of all, I mean, like, I think the main draw of WITCHAROO is probably the art. I think the art is really good. Like, the sprites all look really good, and the character designs are really cool. Uh, right? And like that's probably the main draw. Otherwise, like I think story-wise it is good. I think some parts are a bit hard to understand, and maybe because maybe it's just me. But I think like there was like I feel like sometimes um the switch between I don't know how to explain this. Where it kind of felt like sudden serious moments happened out of nowhere. Um, Not towards the end though. I think the end was better, but towards the beginning, it felt a little off. Uh, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh, but I just want to give thoughts and opinions. I think. Yeah. Also, I think there was like it felt a little bit inconsistent. Not the story itself, but like how things were structured. Like with the side image not showing up before and then showing up later, right? I'm not quite sure what the thought process behind that was. But I mean, it's fine. You ran out of space on the screen. um, eh, hmm, 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 what else? Uh, I do like the whole story where it ends up that like, oh, we're actually all in the cult this entire time. The end is very like it's very like a feel good shonen anime sort of ending where it's like okay, I guess this is happening now and it's like hell yeah, beat that dad, you know what I mean? Where it's like, yeah, I mean, I guess like there was like obviously there were illusions that Victoria was like first of all has daddy issues, but like it is just listening to her father, which is why she's so against being or like against like um Celery and Edma saying like, "Oh, is this because it's for your dad?" And she's like, "Don't say that." Yeah. Yes, with the power of friendship. I think okay, I like Priscilla and Victoria's friendship a lot. I like that how they used to know each other and then grew apart. I mean, you know that I like this. I write this shit. So like but but I think like the build up to that wasn't it was like it was there, but it didn't feel super consistent. Like like all I got was that Priscilla knew Victoria, and I would just assume that it was because oh, it's probably from their childhood, right? Because that's just a trope that happens, right? And it did turn out to be true, but like there was other than that, there was nothing else really. I don't know. I'm not quite basically I'm not quite sure what the story revolves around, but it's okay. It's all fun and games here. It's all fun and games. It's all, yes. Also, I like the text boxes. The text boxes were cool. I like the pink outline on the black. Yeah. Uh, what is download sync? I have never seen this before. That's crazy. Okay. Oh wait, I didn't mean to start. Help. Okay. Well, anyway, that's it. Cool. Cool game, right? Cool Spooktober. Cool visual novel. We love to see it. Um, I still have time today, so maybe I'll grab another one and we can kick off another visual novel. I'll just start streaming like crazy. It'll be fine.